Hi guys, good evening. I'm just sharing the link across the channel. Just give me a few seconds and I'll be there. Today was a really good day, but I was so occupied. Plus, I had few positions which gave me reasonable profit to begin with. So I did not trade much. Let's see. But I don't feel like I missed out totally. I can try this tomorrow. It should be easy. All right, so let me just wait for more people to join in. And he can take it from there. Just one more moment. Second, I'm just wrapping up my chat. Hi, Namit. Hi, Saurabh. Hi, Bajwa. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Uttam. Hi, Harry. Hi, Manjal. Hi, Jess. Hope you all had a great day. I had a flat to green day, I would say, because my BA ended up in red. And I did not trade anything like else. I had AMD, which I closed, then I traded BA, AMD, and I have Tesla. Hi Kumar, hi Sai, hi Anchit, hi Nitin, hi Hammer Time. Hammer Time, can I have your name? It's difficult to like call these names. Hi Ike, hi Deepak. Hi Deepak Kumar. Hi Mr. Reddy. Good evening. I'm trying to get in early because it's getting very exhaustive on me. Hi Jeremy. Hi Kay. Hi Maru. Hi Bruno. Good evening. So let me just start with my daily scan. Or let me just check what we did today and what we planned. What happened here? Let me just compare it. So that just to see if we did right or wrong. And we can improvise from there. Come on. One second, I'm just signing in again in my account. Okay, so ES today, it actually opened above 4750, which was our blocker for last time. Even I posted that thing on Twitter. Once it crossed, it had a small target 4668, which it tested on the way back and then bounced all the way to 4700. I don't have any resistance towards 4790, 4780. Hi, Evan. Yes, Sabrina, I'm totally tired. Like, I have a full-time job, then all of this. Awesome, Devin. You made good money. Hi, Amit. Hi, JK. Hi, Bala. Hi, Love. Baka. Hi, good Paul. All right, so just let me go through this. Let's make it quick so that we do not have to like hang in late. So ES did its job. Triple Q, yes, it did all the two targets. Actually, it opened above target and then went on to make 399. So pretty much good. Apple went above 170. I'll check on that. So this never came into our area. Affirm, it broke 118.72. So the stop loss was gone. And as soon as stop loss hits, we need to reverse. And on the reverse, it's like 123, 124. AMD given opportunity towards 145. Amazon opened at 35.80, came to 35.66, gave an opportunity at 35.11 to go long. I missed it. AMAT was smooth throughout the day, did all the targets. QCOM, I need to check. BA did its first target of 211.47 and then kind of refrained from or returned from it Facebook did 325. Google did 2926. Lucid, I need to check. Shopify was through the roof. Bang. Snow was through the roof, made 375. FedEx almost tested 250. Microsoft 335. MU is 87. Disney didn't make match. Nvidia went up. Tesla 1050. So it's pretty good. You still think you don't see my screen? Okay. Let me just share the entire screen again. Sorry about that. I'm just going through this current list, which we had from last night. So all of this looked really good, worked really beautiful. Now let's see what we have in store for tomorrow. Let me do the scan first for my inside days. So Home Depot, Target, LMT. These are, in fact, I want to include Home Depot, Target, LMT. And I do want to include Netflix in Now, because Now did a good job, and Marvel. I want to remove a couple of stocks. So I want to remove Lucid for now. I want to reduce Marvel. That's a new one. I want to get rid of QCOM. Instead, I want to bring in Now. Netflix is better. I don't like Now. So this is there. Home Depot, I want to get rid of Disney. Can bring Home Depot. And what can I remove to bring in Target? Let's keep Target away for now. Netflix is there now. Moderna is short still. Every time it goes up, it's a simple theory. Moderna, Novex, just short them. Every time you see a rise, just short them. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. So hi and welcome. Good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a great day. This is me, Naval, and I'm here to plan for my tomorrow. Today, I had a very busy day at work, so I hardly traded anything, but still made some good money. Okay, so let's start from ES and see what happened today. So ES, as soon as, like we were talking last night, that 4,600, if you can buy calls of 4,600, those calls were almost $100 now, above $100 now, 4,600 calls. Last night it was trading at 46, 45.98, 45.99, and then it went up and up and up. And this was the magic of 4581. And from 4581, it's just moving higher. And as I said, I don't see any resistance. It will move up and bang, it hit 4779. I do not, Mr. Vega, I have a better choice than Lucid. That's why I take it out. There's nothing else. There's no hard feelings here that I took out Lucid because I had a better trade. And I will come to all these stickers once we are done. Roku, I still don't want to trade. Goldman Sachs, yes, we can trade. So looking at this, as I said, the trend is still positive, and that came out exactly as we expected. This was held, and we had a move as soon as we break out of this 4,600 area. We tested 4668, and I'll show you the importance of these Fibonacci levels right there. So 4668 is our line. You see, in the afternoon, it was trading at 4692, came back and tested 4668 for a moment, gave you an opportunity right before the close, and then bounced again. Really, really solid. If I can break it to even more, just to illustrate that, right there. It came down, tested this, made a morning star, boom, it went up. And from there, it just went up and up and up. Like this was somewhere at 46.82. So that's about 25 points if you want to take that. Okay, so 46.68 has played a really important role. Previously, it had resistances. Now, once the resistance is broke here, this should act as a really good. Let me choose this color. This should act as a really good support. And I don't have any resistance at all in this area. Nothing. So when I'm looking, I see direct 4779. That's why even on my sheet, I posted 779. Okay. Now, what should be my next trade? I'm still positive, super positive, still 70% conviction on ES. Again, one-sided trade. And if you acknowledge for last 2 days when everybody was talking about down, 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 we had the plan for going up and it worked out really well, right? And I did not do anything specific. I just look at my levels, see if we are making higher, higher, higher lows, look at the price action. There's no even volume. Just following the price action tells you everything. Okay, now here you see this line. I'll draw this. The stop loss here. You see right from this, even today's low, 46.80. This is an extremely important support area. Here to here. Extremely important support area. This will not be broken easily. This is the first candle where we have a distance between the candle and the 12 EMA. This will continue. It may consolidate for a day or two. It will, it may, I'm still using May, but I see we gonna hit 47.79 in straight line. By I assume this by the Friday we should hit this, if not tomorrow. So I'm gonna keep 4700 as my entry point. Let me just check if I have any previous Fibonacci here. No, I removed it. So 4700 here, and stop loss will be 46.85. One small target will be the previous high, 47.40. And then 47.79. Totally positive. Triple Q inside day, it broke out really well and was up like almost 3% today. Inside day, as soon and look at the charm of the inside day. It broke out right above this line, and then bang, open. And one more thing which I wanted to discuss, which I have not done in last few days. There's a simple scanner which I use. Open equals to low, open equals to high. Just run the scanner around 9:45 to 10, and if you find anything, like not today in this ticker, but if you find in all indexes or all there are many tickers, you will find that they open and their lows are same. As soon as you do that, you'll go long in that index and pick up the stocks which are part of that index. The query or the scanner is pretty simple. Open equals to low, you go long. Open equals to high, you go short. And you can see all the SPX, even SPX index, open at 46.31.97, 46.31.97, gave you 46.94. Bang. This will give you an idea that yes, you need to hold longs, carry longs or not. This is one of the very simple thing, but it can simply be very important. There's no need to do anything fancy here. Just click on custom, type these two equations, add condition, add open is equal to low, add open is equal to high. It's very simple. If you cannot do this, then I don't know how to help. This is very, very simple. If you cannot like choose open price and choose equals to low, then I have, sorry, I have no words for it to fix it. Okay. So triple Q, coming back to triple Q is eyeing 402. It needs a confirmation because 399 area where it reversed 399.57, it's a confirmation that we are going higher. Once we break this, we will hit this 402, we will hit 408, and Nasdaq will be quicker now when we will hit 417. And as I said, all the why we have all this positive momentum all of a sudden. You remember I said Fed still pumping $105 billion. ECB has $120 billion. You cannot beat this, no matter what you do. The only thing you need to understand is when they are starting this, when that money is coming. Be mindful of it. Look in the price action and you will realize, yes, it's happening. It will take more than like good time to understand how this thing works. I've explained this multiple times fundamentally, but you need to keep this thing in mind. So now triple Q, I am bullish. It's a continuation inside day breakout. I will say continuation. Let me just name it ID. Or buy above 399.57. Your target will be 402. 402.74. And I will not be surprised if we can hit all this target tomorrow. 408.71. Stop loss. Stop loss will be 393 will be too far. Let me just see. I think stop loss should be today's close because this area has been good resistance. So if we hold this on the downside, we should be good. 397.75. Let's make that as a stop loss. So it's a good risk and reward ratio. Again, I'm 70% bullish because setup is good. Everything is good on triple Q. Apple. Apple right here. Again, it came to my trend line right here, but this time it managed to close above it. And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the sixth time it's testing this area and it's able to close above this. If it does hold this area, as I said previously, I have a target of 178 on Apple. We will hit 178, a 180 target on Apple. I have no doubts on that. And stop loss will become 170. I'm not worried about valuations first. They don't matter in this market. We will hit 178 in a straight line. 178, 180. In fact, even we can touch 203. That's a 423.6 stretch, but yes, it's possible in Apple. Guys, I will answer all your points once I'm done with this, because otherwise it gets too late. So Apple, I'm really positive, keeping a stop loss, looking for 180. Apple, positive, buy above 172, Stop loss 170, target 178, 180. Apple has been the strongest ticker in the entire market. So I will not underestimate its strength to take the index up. And I will just ride the trend. In fact, I'm now 80% positive on Apple. Affirm. Affirm came here around 93 and then it invalidated the head and shoulders, which we had right here. We had the head and shoulders. It did the job like this was the length. It almost dropped that length, but today it managed to close above and test the 12 EMA, which means that it has definitely reversed, but I need a confirmation for that. It almost tested this 12 EMA right there, exactly to the point 124. So I am going to take a trade on this with 121.20 stop loss. So Affirm, now I'm positive, but I would like to buy above 124, which is the 12 EMA, which comes at 124.28. 124.28, and my target will be 133.28, and that's a reasonable target for a firm. 133.28. Stop loss in this case will be this supply zone, which is 121.25. So I'm going to keep 121.25. I'm going to keep this green. I'm still going to give it 60% because I want to see it break out above 124. It got resisted today, but I wanted to break out above this. If they hit most of the targets, then I wait for the target one. This is what I posted. Amazon, give that opportunity. Nvidia, give that opportunity. Microsoft, give that opportunity. You could have easily tried all of them. They gave all the opportunities to enter again. If you miss the good entries, wait for the target to come. If the target is come, enter there. AMD. AMD, I am even carrying my positions on AMD. AMD, I don't want to say this or jinx it, but it's a good morning star setup. I'm going to hit this. I don't have any resistance at all. I'm going to hit this. It respected this area. Now it should go and hit the resistance, which is 155. I have no doubts we're going to hit that. The only thing which has changed is stop loss has moved to 142.86. That's it. Nothing else. Just wherever it opens, you can buy this. Keep that stop loss, or 142.86 is the stop loss. It's 152 and 155. I'm 80% confident on AMD. It's possible morning star. No, it is a morning star. By above 145. Morning star, I am 80% confident. Yes, it can do. And look at this. We had a move from 164 to 134. That's about 25%, almost 25% roughly. Now, once you have 25% down, you're making a morning star. That's a confirmation. I wished we had a good green candle here, but yes, it's a morning star, no matter what. Then we have my favorite Amazon. Amazon, right? It tested 33.44 last time, again and again. Tested EMA, even tested today, right at that point, 35.45, and then closed around 35.11. Just buy above 3. If this time it breaks above 3576, is going to be massive. Massive. Again, it's repeating the history. Test of resistance comes test of support. Test of resistance comes test of support. Now, test of support should go test of resistance, which is 3763. This. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit Amazon 3763 before Christmas. So I'm super bullish on Amazon, positive, but I want to buy above 35.45. Today, I totally missed it. I wish I should have kept it, but I don't know. I totally missed it. Then 36.93. Or I will say this area where it has some level of resistance, 36.30. 36.93. I'm positive on Amazon. I would only want to buy Amazon above this area. This has been a previous all-time high. So if it opens up a previous all-time high, thumbs up. I'm riding it no matter what. Even if I have to like buy this at 931, I will. I just want to see it open above this. That will give me confidence. AMAT already hitting all the targets. So all the way from 141, it's right there. It hit 156, 157. It's going to hit 164 target in straight line, and I'm up for it. So above 157 AMAT, super positive. Above 157.65. My stop loss will be 155.91, which is my Fibonacci. This is 38. I'm eyeing for 61. 155.91. See, all my previous targets are now becoming stop losses. That's how you proceed one-on-one. My target will be 160, which is first target, 160.14. And then 164.36. Extremely bullish, 70%. Netflix almost retraced and like tested this 600.09, breaking out. It needs to break out about 634. It's kind of a morning star, not a clean one. It's inside day and inside day breakout. So let me just call that inside day continuation. So it should hold this open or high. High was 625. That should be a stop loss 625, and we closed right on there. And if we break above 634, we can run towards 600. Now this is very tight area. So we can, this is 12 EMA, 34, and this is the resistance line which is going. So if we break this Fibonacci, we have 1, 2, 3 resistances. But if we break 644, we can hit this 662, 677 area. So I'll just take baby steps on Netflix. I will call this neutral just because there's so many resistances. So the stop loss is clearly defined. 625 is a stop loss. Buy above 634. 63. Stop loss is 625. Target will be 644.77. 662.77. And I'm calling it neutral because I have at least 3 resistances for it. So I'm calling it neutral. BA on weekly is a morning star, clear morning star. If anybody has any doubt, that's the best example. All the way from 275, it hit the bottom of 190, big red candle, a body, followed up a green candle. Again, like I will discuss all these points once I'm done on all these questions. Like it's get difficult for me to answer them like once I am doing my analysis. I have a Zoom interaction where you can jump in. We can discuss all these points. I will go through each and every point and answer this or discuss if it requires. I'm extremely bullish on BA. Even today, I had a trade which I posted on my Telegram channel. I asked people to exit because it was 34 EMA. It could not break out of that. But I still held that because it closed right on this area, 208.74. It kind of managed to hold above this. And usually whenever it had held, it can easily break up on the higher side. So I'm still positive. I'm going to keep everything same for BA, that yes, it's positive, but I'm going to bring in this piece here, buy above 211.43. No. 32, sorry. Which is the 12 EMA. I'm going to buy this, keeping a stop loss of 208.67. Target is 218.91. I don't know what's going to come on BA, but I'm expecting it to just go all in. Let me just see any option flow on this on BA just to check. That will give me a confirmation on my theory as well that yes, if BA has anything. So BA, there's a massive 215 put of 2023 at 1.03 million. Let me just analyze that before I do anything else. It's at the last few minutes. 215 put. I just want to see what happened with this trade. It's last minute by minute. Is this the right one? 122.15 put. 215 put. This is it. I think this is the last candle where it opened at 36.25. Low was 36.25. There was hardly anything here. Not clarity. I need to check on this. This is the volume on this put. It's not clear because the price remained the same. Anyways, this looks, BA looks positive to me as per the charts. So I'm going to continue my trade on BA. And just to be clear, I have BA open with 2200 loss. It's open right there. Facebook has done its job from 305 all the way here, 325. Now I want to buy above 324 for a target of 330. If we break 331, we are up. We are back in the game for Facebook. So I want to buy Facebook above 324 now. And my target will be 330.98, which is the 34 EMA. And then excuse me, 338.88. So Facebook is rightly bouncing from an extremely important cross section with bias positive. So this, if we break this, we're gonna hit 338 pretty nicely, pretty clearly. I'm still holding my Facebook calls in my other account, so I'm not touching that. So I'm going to keep my target open for Facebook. 338. And this one, now I'm positive. Stop loss in this case will be this gap, which is, or today's low specifically, or to keep today's low. I hope this low is kept, which is 321. If it does, then yes, it's an extremely bullish thing. Exactly similar to a firm where we had the gap between the 93 and the 96. It did that, and from there it reversed, and it reversed big. Same thing happened with BA 187. The gap was held, and that's a bullish sign that even after a drawdown towards the bottom, you still held the gap and go up from there. So extremely bullish if we hold 321. Google, right, it jumped right above 2897, open there, tested this, boom, and look at this, that trend change. That 12 EMA caught up above the 34 EMA. Then there is no stopping for Google now. 3000 should be easily. It's just that this area should become your stop loss, 29.27. That's it. Buy anytime it opens above 29.50, 29.25. I'm going to keep stop loss. Target is 3020. I don't see anything in between. If you roughly want to take 29.80, maybe one point, but this should break up on the higher side. It has a target of 3200, 3219. I expect this, if market holds positive or moves towards 417, we will hit 3219 on Google. Extremely bullish again. Marvel, I did add Marvel last week, but I was so focused on Amazon and other stocks that I missed adding it today. It almost hit my target of 92 today. It's an inside day breakout and then massive move up. I'm expecting a move towards 114, and I am sure it will hit this. You may not accept it, but we are going to hit this. So buy about 92.71. Marvel, extremely bullish. I'm just gonna mark it 80%. The only thing which I did, I had the 85 calls of December 17 and I messed it up. I booked small profit in Marvel at around 85 and then just booked it. Bad me. And I posted this on Telegram channel as well. Yes, McDonald's also moved. Manchuk, I will do all that. Just let me complete my stop loss. I would simply keep stop loss at the middle of this, which is 89. I use the middle of the candle because that's a piercing pattern which I trust. If the price action comes back to the middle and then bounces, that's a good move. If it comes in the middle and retrace, that's a good for the short side. So I'm going to keep 89 as my stop loss, 89.50. And I have my target of 114.87. So extremely good risk and reward here. And you will be surprised if we hit this. You will not believe, but yes, many times all these targets are hit. Shopify. Telegram channel was posted on Twitter. You just need to watch the Twitter channel or Twitter post. Again, it's extremely bullish move, came here and got stuck. 1532 is your entry on shop. 1532, stop loss 1493, and look for 1566, 1647. See, these numbers do not change. Now, by now, you should have seen all these numbers. I have not moved anything. And every time the market is respecting them. And that's building much and much faith. Snow was a charm today. If you entered into snow, it went on to 375. It's making a good morning star right there. I would love to add this above 370 now. Target is 387 in straight line. 387, yes. Stop loss will be today's close 363, buy above 370, 363.25. Target is 387 and 395 on snow. FedEx did almost like 249. I hope it doesn't make a red candle here and make an evening start. It's a dodgy. So I'm going to keep a very tight stop loss now because we are in the position for FedEx for last few days. It's jumping from here, here, and here. I expect it to break out now because Dow Jones stocks have to move higher. So today, Apple and Microsoft moved the Dow Jones. Boeing, Walmart, McDonald's, all the other companies, in fact, banks, they rose, but not that much. Because Apple weightage and Microsoft weightage is humongous. So I'm going to keep this in check that yes, 246 is my stop loss in FedEx. And I'm going to call this neutral. 246, buy about 249. And target is 254. This is neutral, and I'm going to bring it down to 60% now. Because it has almost done its job. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Microsoft respected the 12 EMA again. It's an inside day and then respected that. Could not break out above 338, which I was anticipating, just to be honest, that with such a massive market move and NDX up like 3%, Microsoft should break out. But now Microsoft stop loss will become 331. Entry of 335 is good. 335, and I will still call it neutral. 335. Stop loss is 331.79. First target is 338. Second target will be on 338, 349. It's a trade which, if I have to choose any of the tech stocks, I will much better pick Apple, AMD, Amazon than Microsoft. MU almost did its job. Again, it's getting rejected. Like it went up 83, 85, held that, and then moved up from there. And it never looked back. This is one of the stocks which has to break out. And I am expecting that, yes, this will continue. So I'm going to make a position. Maybe I will take a month out on MU, and I'm expecting it to break out its previous highs, which were around 95, 96 area. It's going to test all of that. So as soon as it breaks out above 87, that's a confirmation for me. But I'm going to make an entry on this a little early. So MU, I'm going to move my stop loss as my entry point, 8385. And I'm going to buy this around 86 to 87 area. And my targets is one is 88.94. Second target I have is 97. If you see the same move, you will see in LRCX, TSM, which happened in AMAT and MU. So any of those tickers you are there, just have them. See, again, my ER trades are so bad. Don't even like talk about ERs with me. I'm a mess on ERs, just to be honest. Home Depot. Home Depot is in my list after a very, very long time. It's an inside day. It was weak. It was weak, just to be honest. It was weak, and this is the only ticker. If I have to go short, I will go short on Home Depot. Anytime it breaks below 414, I'm going short on Home Depot. So this is short with inside day. Sell below 414. Stop loss will be today's high, which is 41856. And if it works out, I'll be looking at 405. 31 and 400 225. This is the only red ticker in my entire list. There are a couple of neutrals, but this is short. Nvidia, like all the chip stocks, I'm super bullish on Nvidia as well. It has made again like a morning star right there. Now it needs to break out above 323 area, which has been a pain point. It's trying even in the after hours. So if it does, 334 is an area which should be a pain point. Once it breaks that, it has no resistance whatsoever until 383. And I'm going to move my regression channel now because it's going well beyond there. So I'm going to activate my drawing, and let me just delete this. And anybody who wants to see how I place my regression channel, please have a look. So I'm just looking at, let me just start with weekly, just to have more. So this is my weekly thing. Even on the weekly, it came right at 281, which is my Fibonacci. So it totally shares that, yes, I'm on the good track. Here at 218, it shows clearly that, yes, it was a morning star on the weekly, and bang, it went up. So now I'm going to start from right here, which is the March of 2020. And I'm going to bring it here and extend to the right, take it to the daily candles and see. See, it almost like this area has been a pain, and it clearly comes up like that. So I'm going to try 322, 323 as my, see, if I can get anything around 314, 15, extremely good. If not, I would like to see a move over 325 on Nvidia. So Nvidia, I'm still calling it neutral. It moved really good today, but I'm still going to call it neutral because 334 area is an extremely difficult area for, let me just call it 335, for it to cross. If it does, then it has good potential. Stop loss should be this supply zone, which is 320.36. Okay, last but not the least, Tesla. I have open positions on Tesla, a clear morning star, if you want to call it, want to say it, move towards 1074, we'll confirm it. Stop loss is 1043. 1043, buy above 1060. It's a morning star now. Target will be in straight line, this one, which is 1110. Tonight they have China numbers. If they come good, you will see good money on Tesla. So this is it, and I kept my Tesla position. Let me just show you. I have Tesla spreads 1050, 1100, the position which I shared to you. I'm holding my positions on Tesla. All right, so let me just share, and in between the futures have been rocking. It's going up. Hopefully my BA, AMD and Tesla pays me well. Anything which I missed today should be covered tomorrow with all of your blessings. And today we have more than 150 people live on our call. That's really, really good. Srini, yes, it's extremely bullish, but 334 is an area where it needs to just break. Once it breaks it, I have a target of 347, which is about 4% move up. So I will discuss all the tickers now. Let me just share the Zoom link with all of you. You can join in, and I'll start looking into the chat one by one, and we can discuss. And if you want to share your screen, do that. The only thing which I don't want is, if you're not speaking, mute yourself. If you have a baby, that's beautiful. I want to hear him. But if you have any TV working, like running in the background, I don't want that. Okay, so we have, let me start from the top in the chat. Let me just read it. So Lucid Motors first. Let me just go through with Lucid Motors. So Lucid Motors is holding that 34 EMA. It's gonna still hold that area, I expect. So I'm not negative on this, but I wanted to like have a close above 45. It had a open above like 46, went 47, but then kind of gave back. But it's still holding this important area of 42 and 34 EMA. So I'm still bullish on Lucid Motors. It can hit 49.54. It's a good entry time to enter into Lucid Motors now. Hi, Ike. You want to say something, Ike? Okay, so we have Lucid Motors, Amazon Root, Moderator. Ike, you want to speak, or should I move on to the next person? You want to speak? Okay, you can come back. Hi, Manoj.
Hi, Naval. Thank you so much for all your help. I have two questions, right? One, I would like to know your opinion on coin. That is number one.
I will give my opinion. Do you have your chart? Do you have your
I
anything?
have my chart, yes.
Share it then. Share it, post it, or you want to share your screen, you can do that.
I can share it, yeah.
Okay, let me allow you to share your screen. Go ahead and do that, please.
Okay, just you can see my screen, right?
It's not there. Yeah. Yes, I can see your screen now.
Okay.
You have all the golden colors. Wow.
This is the coin. Oh, sorry. I shared the wrong screen. Just hang on. Can I stop sharing? Okay, just hang on.
You can just jump onto that screen.
I think this screen 3. Okay. Now it's good.
Yes.
All right. So sorry, I'm just. So I think coin is a morning star because of.
Yes, it
right?
looks good. Yes. So it
And
had the opportunity today to enter because this was setting up beautifully for a morning star.
correct. I took a position and unfortunately I took it the wrong time. and I got stopped out, and then it moved up. um, so that's what happened to me, right? But I think I'm still looking positive on the coin, and I looked at
Yes.
all the time frame. It looks good in all the time frames.
See, first and foremost thing, take out the after hours from your charts.
Okay.
They make your chart totally different outcome than what you anticipate. Only use them for futures, not for any equity.
On after, should I do the aggregation at the
No,
market hour?
no, just don't do that.
All right.
And in case of futures, like you're checking ES or crude or anything, then use after hours. It totally makes sense, but not for any of the equity. Okay, so
Okay.
let me just check it on my. Can you stop sharing?
Yeah,
I
sure.
can share my screen
Yeah.
and coin, because I have coin 265 and 280 levels. I remember I have on Fibonacci 265 and 265, right? So it came 265. It should hit 298 most likely, and that's about like 12 EMA as well, 297.
Okay.
It should do that.
Okay. And then second one was workday. I have a position in workday at 270. I'm positive on it, but it's a share position, not the option position. So I want to know what's the target on workday.
See, it's coming in an area where it has seen resistances. This long-term regression channel line, it's there. Fibonacci is there. Supply line is there. So I think it can potentially be inverted head and shoulders right there. If we can come back here and do like this, it will have strength to break out, but not at this time. If you are in gain, I would, like, if I'm in this position, I would either book myself because
Okay.
I'm seeing resistance, or I will just expect it to break above this. If it breaks here, it's going to hit 307. If it doesn't, it will come down here and then we'll make inverted head shoulders. So, like, if I'm you, I would like to like book half of my positions here.
Okay. One quick one, right? Mr. Powell speak again on 15th of December. Should we buy
15
Powell?
December is too much.
Okay.
It's too far.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let me go back to the chat. So we have Modrena. Modrena again, like you see right here, it got a dangling candle, nothing there. Inside day, it's getting resistance from the trend line, and the negative trend line is still there. The red is managing to have above the green, so I'm still negative on Modrena. If it comes around 288, 289, I would love to short this. I still have a target of 216 and below on Modrena. So we did Modrena, Roku. And guys, if you have any of you in the YouTube chat, I posted the Zoom link. You can come, you can discuss, you can share your screen. Like Zoom is a dead stock for me, just to be honest. I've like wasted so much money on this. It's not working at all. It's just in a hope that it will work. Look at this. It's not able to like have the trend line change. Red and green have massive difference. So the trend is totally negative. It's well away from the green line. It tries to come there and get rejected again and again. So Roku, you might get a small trade in it, but it's not a trade for me. I'll not even like, there's no view on Roku at this time, just to be honest. Hi, Saurabh.
Paji, I just have one question. The thing is like, for, how do you see this Omicron thing? Like whether it will affect the nearby
See,
indexes?
what do you see here? 4,700. How far we are from all-time highs? 40 points. Any impact on any of the market? No. Why do you want to think so much? Again, look at the price action. Don't look at the news. If you look at the news, you will miss opportunities. I do not watch CNBC. I do not read articles. In my channel, I have posted specifically. Where is my channel? This is my channel, right? I posted specifically, do not post any articles. There's no point here. You will only get your head filled with assumptions, presumptions, and it will not allow you to make a good trade.
Okay. And Paji, just one more question. So I have a Tesla put position which I bought, on Friday because the market was going down. I didn't sell that.
Why?
So
Why did not you sell? Tell me why.
no, I was busy in office meetings and all that, and I skipped that thing.
No,
So
let me tell you, you did not sell because you hoped it will go down
no,
and you
no,
will
no,
make
no,
more
no.
money.
Because I always sell. If I get into some profit, I will always sell that.
You had chance yesterday. You could have sold it yesterday.
Yes. But the thing is, I was in loss. That's why I didn't sell. So I thought, it may.
Trade in hope.
Yeah.
Last evening, I think it was Honor who was
Hmm.
asking. I told him as soon as it's Tesla open, just get away from it.
Yeah. So my question was, Pajik, is it possible to make a spread for that and get out with a little loss as compared to
Okay,
what it
you
is now?
will be say tomorrow morning if China numbers are really good, there will be nothing to be salvage.
Okay.
Which put option you have?
I had 901.
901 for which expiry?
It was for December 23rd, I guess. Yeah.
900. It's $12.
Yeah.
What's your price?
Mine is 15.
Tomorrow morning you will have like maybe if China numbers are good, it will open above 1100.
Oh, okay.
Then it will be half. If China numbers are bad, even then I don't think so it's going to go down much. 1030, 1040 max.
Okay. So is it possible to, make a spread for this
There's no
tomorrow?
point. It's better to
No
exit.
point. Okay.
Like spread you make when you still think that yes, there's a possibility to make money out of it, but
Okay.
not just to like if you have to exit properly.
Okay, Paji. Yeah, that's what my question. Like I thought, I can cut down my losses by.
No, see, if you have to cut losses, just cut them.
Sure.
Otherwise, you will end up with a negative mind frame because you're in loss and your mind will not be fresh to look at new opportunities.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I
right.
see. That thing of loss will keep on hovering on your head. Okay, I'm in this loss, this, and end of the day, you will miss so many opportunities. If you're in loss, get out of
Exactly
it.
the same thing. The one which you're saying, exactly same thing happened today. I didn't buy a call for that because I was hoping that it will go
Exactly.
down.
So if you cut it out, you will have okay, yeah, we had a loss, it's lost. Let me move on to a new position. And
Exactly.
telling you honestly, I have struggled with this, but now if I had a loss, I just cut it.
Sure, Paji. Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Okay.
That will not block my mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. No problems. Santosh, just give me 1 second.
Sure, Paji.
Let me just read the comments here. So Lucid we discussed, Moderna we discussed, Roku we discussed, Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is one of my favorite companies. Like Goldman Sachs, JPM, Bank of America. I love banks. I don't know why, but I love them. It's like if you look at the weekly candles on this as well. If you draw a channel right here, the regression channel same. And bring it down to a daily candle. It's also setting for inverted head and shoulders. either it breaks above this area, it can go higher, or it comes down here and then breaks it with some strength. So Goldman Sachs is at a area where it has seen resistance in the past. So 400 it has to cross, then 408, 416 is the area. So it has to have a strength while crossing 400 and hold it. Okay, that's about GS. Yes, Santosh.
Thank you, Paji. Sorry, Paji, I joined a little late. And again, thank you so much for giving some educational information for our stocks. Paji, I have mRNA, Moderna, some calls, like 12 calls for 290 calls for next week expiration.
I just discussed this a minute back.
Sorry, Paji, I joined a little late. So do you
It's
suggest to hold, Paji, or
no, it's coming. See, again, like it's not my suggestion. First and foremost thing, need to understand, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, it's your trade. You have to take up the responsibility. I'm just sharing you the level that yes, it's finding very hard in this resistance area.
Okay.
And the trend is purely negative.
Okay.
The red line is, so every time it comes up, it's better to short it. It has a target of towards 216, 217.
Okay.
It's highly overvalued company at this time.
Okay. So better to take profits tomorrow based on the market.
Yeah, that's see again, like if you do your charts, you will not ask me this. You're asking me this because you are in a position and you don't know what to do. And that is wrong. If you plan your trades, you will not have questions after entering your trades. You will have question before entering a trade. And that is the difference you need to bring in your trading. Otherwise, you will make money in 5 lot trades. You will lose in one and you will lose everything on that one.
Yeah, agree.
So focus on that.
Thank you, Paji. Yeah, sure.
No problems. Hi, Anchit.
Hey, Naval. Hi. Thanks again for doing this every day. My question was, when we go into, let's say a trade goes against us, right? One of the videos you suggested, convert it to a butterfly.
Yes.
Could you please elaborate a little bit on that?
Okay. So let me give you an example. For example, this Tesla, somebody has a put of 1,000. It's $36. Okay. And they are in PDT. They cannot sell it. Or they still expect that it may go up for a moment, but definitely it's going to come down, looking at whatever their system is, whatever their thought process is. So what they should do is that for 1,000 put, you should sell first 990 put one lot. Okay, that will make a put spread.
Okay,
this is your buy, this is your sell. Then buy 980 put one lot, and then sell once again 990 put. So you will have 3 open positions. One 1,000 put, 2 sell 990 put, 1 buy 980 put. Now, assuming that it's like by the expiry of 23rd December, it's somewhere around this. So as soon as you do this, your investment is 36 plus 28. About
so
let me just calculate.
About 8 left,
64,
right?
65. Okay, and you sold it for 64. So your net cost is about 2. Okay. Now, if it goes up, you're only losing 2. But if it comes down and close around here or somewhere around a day or 2 before, you can close these legs and then let your 1,000 open again. So in this case, you're still in the game in case something happens, but your capital is not invested. You're only invested $200
Yeah.
instead of $3,600 per lot.
Got it. It happened to me that, not today. Yesterday I had Tesla put and I carried it overnight. Obviously, Tesla went up so bad. I know the first thing I did was sell it at the market. I took.
That's better. Like if you know that the stock has the strength to go up, then there's no point making the butterfly. You should make butterflies when you expect that yes, stock can still come down.
Okay. So it's nothing to salvage this one, right? It's basically you're buying time.
Yes, you're buying time and you're reducing your capital. Plus, in case you are in PDT, your account is less than $25,000. It gives you an opportunity to take out your investments without doing the PDT.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Naval. Thanks a lot.
Problem, buddy. Hi, Jerry.
Hey, Naval, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Good. So I'm curious as to what you think of. I know you went through Chewy.
No, I have to go to Chewy and PLT.
No, I mean in the morning
yes,
on the Telegram you were talking about Chewy this morning. And I kind of like it. It closed. It didn't really make a morning start the way I would have liked.
Exactly.
Yeah. I guess I'm just at this point I'm hoping for a trade as opposed to because I was expecting it to go above 65 or sorry, I was expecting to go above 63 and it failed that and came back down, right?
Yes.
Although they have earnings, I think I guess I'm on the cusp of considering to play earnings on this, especially considering its downtrend has been on a little bit of a downtrend since I think about August.
So
right?
Again, like my as you said, I wanted to have a green candle here.
Yeah.
If it works out, but it did not. So let me just try a 2-day frame and see what's happening here. If we have earnings are on 12/9, so tomorrow, and this candle is for 12/7. No, so this candle is 12.
I thought earnings was on the 10th. Oh, it's tomorrow.
No, it's showing 12/9.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, it is tomorrow.
I was expecting that if this candle is 2-day and 2-day is ending today, then we have another candle. If it comes, then it will make a morning star. But no, 2-day candle is also not working. So let's see if it holds this area above 59, because previously it was right there.
Yeah.
And it bounced from all the way 60 to 79. That's about 30% move. It's in the similar state right here, around 57. If it bounces, we might have some rally.
Yeah.
And with earnings, again, my outcome in earnings or my report card in earnings is pathetic. Don't even think about playing earnings with me. I always play and I always lose.
So if you were playing earnings, what would you do? So I guess I can just.
I would go long. You can do short. Just play opposite to me and you might win.
Yeah, maybe. It's funny. You mentioned something and then I was like, oh, maybe I should go opposite. And then it would have worked out if I went through with the execution. I was like, oh damn, should have done it.
My earning trades are so bad. As I said, you can play opposite to me, but all the other trades are almost good.
Amazing.
But earnings are bloody. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's a jinx, but whatever it is, it doesn't work for me.
You just gotta keep playing him, and one day I think
I did good in Snow and Zoom both.
Yeah, same.
But
yeah, a long time ago, I did the Zoom. I caught the Zoom from 250 to 250 to 400. I forget 450. I forget or is it 350 to 400? I forget. But I caught that a while ago. Okay, awesome. I was just also had a question about what you thought of Upstart.
Upstart
had
a good move today.
But I was curious.
It had a good move today. It's it came here, it held that gap. That was a confirmation. That's what I was saying in case of BA and a firm. It came all the way down almost to half, but managed to hold this gap.
Mhm.
That's a thumbs up.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
like it a lot too. I'm thinking about getting calls, 200
Uh,
calls.
you should try calls here above one, specifically about 200. That's it
Yeah,
will
I was gonna
regain.
get in the money 200 calls.
Yes, it will regain 12 EMA about that point, and then it can move up towards 223. There's no resistance in between.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I saw. I was looking for a 210, or no, I was looking for around 208, 210. But yeah, 223 is. I don't have my fibs the way you have it written, so.
Again, like all this is going back. I don't change them,
Mhm.
and you should not change it. And second thing, allocate different colors to your fib so that you can easily identify them.
Mhm.
Choose whatever
Gotcha.
color you want, but make sure you have different colors.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'll change my setup that way too.
It's easy to identify. I use white screen because I like it. People use black screen. It's very difficult for me to look into the black screen and burn my eyes. White screen is much better.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
Thank
Let
you
me
so much
go
for the help,
to
Naval. Appreciate it.
no problems. Let me just go to the chat. So Lucid, we did PLT and apps. Palantir is a dead stock. I don't know why we are still hanging on to this. It has disappointed. It might be making a morning star, but what? It might come to 2030. And then it has, I'll actually come into this if it crosses 21. That will give me confidence that yes, it can move higher. But below that, I'm much better trades than Palantir. What is the difference between low high scan and IB scan? What is IB scan? I don't even know what is IB scan. Apps. Let me jump to apps. I think Vijay has also asked about apps. Finally, it came down. It got rejected here. It's taking that support. Again, it's a dump right there. It's a hammer right there. If it holds 55 area, it might try for 63. Yes, but it needs to hold 55 area. If it breaks it, then it's done. There's no point trading apps. And again, this is highly overrated company. It just jumped because the market was high, the short was covered, but it's coming down all the way from 80, 90 area. If it's a single line decline, there's no green there. If there's a bounce here, I'll not be too much surprised it's a dead cat bounce. Any opportunity, people will come and will sell it. That's what happened. It came there, but people sold it. So it needs to hold 55 area for it to do any kind of move towards 63. Best to buy this week expiry? No, I do not do this week expiries if they are risky and then you get burned. So no. Omnicon we discussed. As I said, Obrino, if the targets are hit like today, look for target 1. If it stabilizes around that, go long for target 2 or go short for target 2. There's a Fed buy schedule for this Fed buy schedule. It's totally different than what comes in. It takes about a 2-week cycle to come this to bring in this money into the system. So it's not going to have any. And you can see the Fed schedule on Fed website. It's there. Yes, my point targets were same on the firm because I don't see anything above that as of now. Thank you, Jolly. Manchik, we discussed Lucid. It's looking good. Hi, Harsh. Amazon should be played for weekly. Again, it's a choice, your choice. If you have money for play 2020, go for it. I don't have that money for Amazon to play 2020 calls. Support and raise for each stock. It's there for each stock. Stop losses. Targets are resistances. So it's already there. Is this valid for weekly stream for $3? I don't get your question. I usually take 2 weeks out options. I do not take weekly options. I prefer 2 weeks out, or maybe at least 10 days in my options. Neither you are so good and transparent. Thank you. Arvind, Amazon buys by the I have 350 March 2020 calls at 12. Lucid, I did. Q channel is there on my Twitter if you want to join. CMG McDonald's did today. I really wanted to do McDonald's because McDonald's was inside week's breakout, and that's what it happened here. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, it's a breakout right from there. But I tested this line and now it's almost there. I have a target of 270 on this McDonald's. So CMG, McDonald's, Pizza, or DPZ, they all very good. MU has earnings. Screw the earnings, I don't care about them. Low is better setup than HD. Okay, let me check that. Low. It's looking better, yes. I don't have any resistance until 285 on lows. 275 to 85. So low is good. I don't have any. Wow, so many chats. Easy, difficult to keep up. Chewy Tesla. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me just hit the like button. I thank you very much. I will post this on Twitter. Aman, please read my Twitter handle. I have explained this. I have explained this in the videos so many times. Please do some homework because then it uses this time, and I think we can post this question on Twitter and many people will answer this. Can you check crude futures? Tonight is not the trade for crude futures, Bala. Otherwise, I would have also jumped into crude futures. Not tonight. 71.15 was the last level, if I remember, on crude. It's right here, 71.31. So I'm going to hold it now. I'm not touching crude for now. It has done extremely good move all the way from here to here. I'm just taking a backseat on crude. Chewy we discussed. Thank you, Sony. You, like all these companies bounced after a huge retracement. So I'll not be surprised. If they had a good or reasonable standing, then this candle would have been green, not a dodgy. So I don't trust this bounce on you. Moderna, I discussed. Zynga, I do not trade this company. Gurpal, it's you can go to Susan ThinkScript, but understanding signal 1 and signal 2. Again, one more thing which I want to discuss, that indicators I hardly use. Like this is there because it was there from so many years now. But most of my trades are based on Fibonacci, 12 EMA, 30 EMA, and my aggression channel. If you think that an indicator will help you making a trade, you are not right in that thought process. Understand the price action. Price action tells you everything. You don't need any fancy indicators. I have so many fancy indicators. I don't use them. But again, if you want to stick to that, I can help it. What about Amazon gap fill? See, and that can happen with any stock, Mr. Shade 247. There's no. Can you share thoughts on Nike, Tokyo, IWM? IWM positive, Nike M positive, Tokyo, I don't care. This is the company which should not like be at this level. It should go down further, like even in 2 digits. I have no trust on this company. Nike, I think it's going to go higher. It's going to higher and higher. 169 is holding pretty decently, having a good consolidation. This time, if it breaks up, it's going to hit 179. That's Nike. And IWM, I'm super positive. I discussed that last night with Devin. I'm looking at 227, 228. That's about 2280, 2290 on route. So I'm positive there. Roadblocks, not trade. Okta, no. Chewy, we discussed. PayPal, again, like I'm not trading PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, Square. They had a bounce today, but no, I'm not interested in that. Thank you, David. Could not find it. Suresh Kumar, if you cannot find it on Twitter, then my friend, I cannot help it. It will take me a single minute to go to my Twitter and find it. It's just for last Sunday post. Puts are done. I do not trade any of them companies, so I have no idea on these. TSM I discussed, W. These companies I do not trade. Like I do not trade. My focus is on the bigger companies. I do not trade because they are cheap or they have. Most of the people trade them because they are cheap. I don't trade them. Baraksha, you Iron Condor earnings are for. I'll not answer this. You will have your answer. Okay. Plug Sophie. No. Zoom and Crowd. Zoom again, a pathetic company. Let it go down. If it comes up, I will short it. Crowd, overrated company. It comes bounce, I will just short this. I don't have any faith in these companies. They went up because the free money was available. Now that free money is going to Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Nvidia. I will stick to them. Why I don't trade all these companies? I don't like these companies. Okay, let me jump here. Hi, Jerry.
Hey, Naval, I already asked my question. I don't know why it's still.
Okay, so let me just lower your hand.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Ike. I still cannot hear you if you're speaking. Hi, 80.
Hey, hi. Thank you for all the analysis that you do, but I just want to know, Crowd had a morning star, right? So, do you still not play that?
No, you can play that. I have no issues with it, but
Okay.
I don't like this company.
Okay, but I'm just getting into technical analysis, so I just want to know if
Yes, it's a
it's
morning star. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Morning star.
Thank you.
But let me just show you why I don't trade it.
Sure.
If I go to 20th December, 202 calls, 210 calls at $5. Okay. The volume is pretty low, and this is monthly expiry. There's not a massive volume here. So when you are going higher, it's easier to make money because you can sell it in profit. But when you are going in loss in companies like Crowd, you will not find buyers to whom you can sell your options. And you will end up making much more loss than you even anticipated. Even your stop losses will trigger much lower if you place them. For example, you place a stop loss at 4. I will not be surprised if you hit 3, even if you place your stop loss at 4. The spreads are really bad in companies like this. I don't trade them. That's the reason. Hi, Arvind.
Anyway, thanks for all the work that you're doing. And just want to check, are you playing anything for long term on hydrogen fuel, like plug power or anything of
These
that sort?
companies, again, like these companies have to do something in next 2 years. Otherwise, this all the funding they are expecting, they
Mm-hmm.
can simply go down. Like
Right.
could work.
Like the example that you were saying, SPY you bought like 2 years back or something
So
like
for
that.
that, I will have a better company than these companies.
Okay, okay.
I will buy Amazon 7,000 or 5,000 calls rather than doing
Mm-hmm.
anything, or Apple 200 calls,
Okay.
or
Okay.
American Airlines, like American Airlines or CCL. If I have to buy calls right now, I will go
Mm-hmm.
for American Airlines, January 2023, maybe 20 calls,
Okay.
maybe 30 calls, and leave them and forget them.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
It's $1,000. And if you don't trade this, trade NCLH, it's at $20. Go for 20. Yeah. You will make huge money on this company.
Yeah, I want something of that in my portfolio for a long time, which I don't want to
Just
touch it
like,
for a long time.
if again, like I'm just sharing, 25
Yeah,
calls are
yeah,
trading at $3. Put some $6,000 on it and just forget it. Don't even
right.
look at it.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you this because I'm going to buy this.
Mm-hmm.
If this virus thing is gone by next summer in 2022, this will be trading at 60 or 70. I will not be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
This stock, if I open up NCLH, if you trade weeklies, this was trading at 59.
Right.
This is before COVID. Okay. And if I go into the months candle, high of 64. Any company which was pre-COVID, just imagine they are about 10 times from there.
Mm-hmm.
What will happen to these companies? At least 60, 70, at least back to their previous highs. That's extremely good risk reward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll take a look.
So I'm just doing last 2 questions because I'm totally exhausted. Hi,
Yeah,
Rajiv.
no, it's yeah. So thank you.
Hi, Naval. This is my first call with you, and I'm thoroughly amazed by how much you help people here. So thank you so very much. First, this is super educational. I am a total novice, Navaldeep. I've just only started trading. So for me, the question is very simple, and I also don't have time. I'm based out of Singapore, so time gap, etc., is big. What I was thinking was either I buy some blue chips like the ones that you mentioned during this. I'm making some notes: Apple, Amazon, and Nvidia, and so on, and sort of just keep it, or I invest in some index funds like SPY or
See,
triple Qs and all.
if you want to do what I call a systematic plan, that you have every month $5,000 to invest,
Yeah.
go with big term stocks. Every month, no matter what, define a date, buy them on that date. Pick Apple, Amazon. Right now, I will just put everything on Amazon because if there's a split for which I've lost at least $50,000, if that happens, again, that's a big if, that money will be 3 to 4 times in a matter of day.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
invest, just keep on buying 1, 2 every month, like 1 share of Amazon.
Got it. Noted. And you would not suggest index funds like the triple Qs of the and the likes?
You can do that. I have SPY calls.
Okay.
But point is that at this moment, you should wait for some level of retracement to jump onto those ETF calls. Because market is too high. It may cool off a little, then it's good. Or if you are ready to like invest, SPY now, buy them 5% or 10% now, and then keep on investing at every 5%, 2% move. Just keep on
I
investing.
see.
See,
I
if you're
see.
an investor, you have to spend money over a period of at least 10 years to make extremely good money without any losses.
And that is the plan, by the way. I'm not in for short term at all. Once I get in, I will be getting in for long term for sure.
Yeah, then that should be your plan of action. Just keep on adding. Like I have a portfolio in India. I have State Bank of India, which is trading at around roughly 500. I have an average of 20 rupees.
I see.
I just keep on buying them.
Got it. Got it.
I've never
Thank you.
sold since I bought them in 2004.
Yeah, that's a great thought. Now I will keep this in mind. Now, that's exactly what I was thinking. But since I'm total newbie here, I thought a confirmation or your suggestion will massively help.
Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your work first. Figure out a stock that yes, that's good for investment, because it's your money. You are going to make it. You're going to lose it.
Yeah.
So do your research. Whatever you want to do, talk to your bank. Understand the risk involved. Understand the process. Understand the fees for the systematic plans, which will deduct. Just go through the entire process and then invest, because investment is much more riskier than the swing trades or the day trades.
I see. Got it. Thank you so very much.
All right. So thank you very much, guys. I'm totally Jerry. You love crowd. You should this time you take a trade on ER. I'll follow you. Thank you very much, guys. If you get time, just retweet my Twitter for this discussion, and give me a like on YouTube. If you have not subscribed, subscribe it. You will have real-time alerts. That's the only thing I can say. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.